Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Coinbase has acquired One River Digital Asset Management, RIOT Platforms has posted an update for February, and Mawson is expanding its facility in Midland, Pennsylvania. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. These include the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Coinbase, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol COIN, has announced that it has acquired One River Digital Asset Management, or ORDAM, a premier institutional digital asset manager and SEC-registered investment advisor. ORDAM, according to an official blog post from Coinbase, will transition to become Coinbase Asset Management, or CBAM, and will operate as an independent business and wholly owned subsidiary of Coinbase. CBAM aims to offer investment advisory services to a range of new and existing institutional clients. Next up, RIOT Platforms, Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol RIOT, has posted its unaudited production and operations updates for February 2023. Highlights there include the production of 675 Bitcoin, the holding of approximately 7,058 Bitcoin at the month's end, the sale of 600 Bitcoin, generating net proceeds of roughly $14.2 million, and a deployed fleet of 87,264 miners boasting a hash rate capacity of 9.8 exahash per second, again at the month's end. Jason Less, the company's CEO, comments, quote, February was another month of operational excellence for RIOT, during which we produced 675 Bitcoin in the shortest month of the year, and despite one of the largest increases in mining difficulty in recent history. We have also continued to make progress on repairs to our immersion buildings, including Building G, where we now anticipate a return to full operations by the second half of 2023. Once achieved, this will bring back 1.9 exahash per second of hash rate currently offline and not included in our reported hash rate capacity. End quote. And lastly for today, Mawson Infrastructure Group, Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq as MIGI, has signed a lease amendment for its facility in Midland, Pennsylvania, which will allow for an additional 20 megawatts of power capacity. James Manning, the company's CEO, said, quote, We are delighted to have increased our operational capacity through the lease amendment. Mawson continues to push forward through 2023. This expansion is testament to our relationships with our partners, as well as the hard work of our operational and legal teams to execute. We look forward to energizing our full capacity throughout the year. We now have 240 megawatts online and under development in Pennsylvania, and will continue to search for strategic opportunities in these areas. End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available. This podcast was sponsored by AppTech Payments Corp. AppTech is an innovative fintech company whose mission is to deliver a better way for businesses to provide their customers with immersive commerce experiences. For more information, visit apptechcorp.com. AppTech trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol APCX.